8:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great snowy state of Michigan. Not a lot of snow, but it was snowing overnight, even though it's like 34 degrees right now, so nothing added up. A little bit on the top layer. So, what have we seen so far? Well, we've seen one thing take off in the weekly time frame, and that is ZIL. This is what I'm anticipating. Maybe not 20% all in one day, but I was anticipating a push up by the end of this weekly candle close, and that's in 1 day and 12 hours. You can see the reversal. You can see the nice pull up. ZIL had a fantastic pull up, and I honestly didn't really take a look at ZIL yesterday, and I wish I would have. Only because if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it had a perfect W out there on the support line of 3761, and when it bounced up, it was just a consolidation last night down to 4787. So it was a perfect consolidation for the breakup. Now we look at some of our other stuff like XRP. You know, we've got enough room now to where we've alleviated some pressure. We're at the bottom of my symmetrical wedge. Well, it's kind of like an ascending wedge, but it's a tightening pattern. I think it created itself in the corner here, and I think by the time this gets done, we should be able to retest this area up here, and then ultimately probably come up into this range. We don't know if it's back here, it would have been 110. Over here, it's about 106.6 average, but I still say that 110 would be a target, 91 and 110. But this is doing exactly what we needed to. We got some liquidity, we flushed out some of the demand, and we were able to pull the RSI and the stochastic down a little bit. The stochastic way down in the 4-hourly. RSI is under 50, which is good. The daily time frames, we were able to pull back a little bit, back under the overbought. So if you're going to make a move, sometimes you come back into the overbought and then you push up. The weekly, or you come back out of overbought into neutral. And now the weekly RSI is looking fine for XRP. It's a little elevated in the middle on the stochastic, but it's broken out, it's showing. We have a bullish divergence in the weekly that has not corrected yet, so that is a great sign. With AVE, has a lot more room on the stochastic. God, we've been all over this pattern. It's actually been stunning how perfectly we hit this pattern. We went from back here on the bull flag, so we knew when to buy in the breakout. So, like I said, the possibility here is you had this, and now there's a chance you can bounce off that before going. I'm not saying that's 100% that we have to come down there, because there is a chance that we can just bounce off of here, but there is a chance. Always a chance to get some more liquidity. But I'm not going nowhere until I see a similar bounce and finish out of this. You know, I know what's going to happen, so I'm being patient. You guys know, I know a lot of people were surprised. Yesterday, they thought it was going to fade through, and I said, don't worry. We can make our decision this weekend. And everything's popped back up. Not like ZIL, though. You got XLM. They're all looking like they're getting ready. I mean, it's just a matter of, do we have to come back to these uptrends? Or can we use these aggressive ones? And this is the point. Can we use this aggressive uptrend? And if we can, they're all looking like they're getting ready to fucking blast off here on this weekend. Now, if they come back down to the support line, that's a completely different thing. Like, you can see it with, we'll just go into the 3-hour, and you can see it here as well. If we use these uptrends, we're actually getting ready to start moving again, because we're right on these aggressive uptrends, ladies and gentlemen. And this is all I was showing yesterday. We just had to come down. Now if we break through here, now we know we come to 159.4 likely for a double bottom. But I can see an apple on the diamond bottom, a slightly ascending bottom, so they're all the same, ladies and gentlemen. This was a very, very, very aggressive uptrend, but if you want to take it from back here and take it the way the uptrend probably so if you come through here, this is how your uptrend really could have been if you didn't go from farther down, if it was just when this broke up. So you could say something like that. So these are very aggressive uptrends, very tricky uptrends because they have multiple different extensions. But I'm going to keep you on the right track. Stay blessed, everybody.